Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
This is what everyone imagines when they think of AI, especially when mixed in with robots. Fear often guides our minds to cloud reality and instead hyper-focus on fantasy. Anyone who knows anything about AI understands that AI is incapable of free thought. The best they possibly can do is just try and predict what to do based on things humans tell them. For AI within robots, there isn't thought. They just guess. That's what this video is about. How robots are using artificial intelligence to do things except take over the world. Robots are dumb, computers are dumb. They can't do jack without humans telling them what to do. For a robot to be almost conscious, it needs to be able to sense and understand the world around them. I don't know if you've ever seen a robot, but they don't do any of that on their own. The most they do is repetitive little tasks like replacing blue-collared workers' jobs. Modern AI is just getting into the realm of AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, which is robots acting like animals and humans. They're getting there, but in the end, most robots just look like this. First, we can start small, but definitely not simple. AI can be used to make robots more efficient. To give more context, you're going to need to know how robots work. Essentially, a computer gives instructions to servos and motors that are meant to move the robot to a specific position. The more motors/servos you use, the more complicated you get. This is where AI comes into play, managing complexity. The robot's computer needs to compute specific velocity, acceleration, time, and positional values, all in order to move in any way, shape, or form. If you've ever been in physics before, these are your good old kinematics equations. These can get complicated very quickly. That's why AI is helpful. Using neural networks, a robot can go from calculating each movement to predicting the way each movement needs to be executed. It does this by lots of training and by setting weights or values that correlate to any input value for the resulting output. Essentially, a neural network make robot go fast. This is the part that gets the most interesting. Things go from efficiency to moral efficacy. But this isn't a philosophy video. As of recent, robots have been able to react to senses in a more practical way. AI within robots allows them to react with images or even sounds to do certain actions. Technically, any possible sense could have an AI to interpret it, but I only have enough time to describe the most useful one, that being visual tracking. This starts with programmers going over test footage and inputting bounding boxes around areas they want the robot to track. The program then must train a neural network to be able to recognize that selected thing from any input. To do this, it uses a lot of testing or training videos. It first starts by placing thousands of guesses around a single frame. Next, it filters them down by removing the worst ones. Then it identifies false positives and adjusts the weights in its filtering program. Many other methods are out there, but those are just a few of the more simple ones. If the programmers did their job well, this results in a good tracking program. With a fully trained neural network, you can tell a robot to move around or do really anything when it sees that one certain target it's trained for. It's easy, right? Baby's first steps to killing all humans. So, robots. Yes, glorious robots. The worst they're going to realistically do is erase a few low entry level jobs off the map. Maybe that's not a good thing, but at least we might have our robot butlers soon. But please, in general, Calm down. Robots can't do literally anything without a human taking some role in that. Now, this doesn't mean give them guns or any decision over a human's well being. Just imagine a slightly autonomous servant that relies on humans to function in the first place. Nothing extinction level, but look forward to more robots helping humans in the future.